to have affected the construct. It is not a monster. It is not a monstrosity.
Oh,
You can hold, yeah. No, it's monstrosities. So yeah, it is a construct. So yes, that it is not phased. So you can deduct that spell slot as it kind of entwines the.
Get your money back from that sorcery school.
Right. What would you like to do there, Mrs. Ilsa? As this figure is turning around and then has actually turned around.
Head down still. I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to switch out long sword for Warhammer because bigger thing need crush.
Okay. What are you doing as you're running? I mean, are you looking at this? Are you looking at Marlos?
I said head down.
Okay, head down. Donk, what are you doing?
I'm gonna rage, and then I have something called persistent rage now, which means nothing can stop my rage from happening, unless I get knocked unconscious or killed.
Okay.
And then I think what I'll probably do is
that was your action. That was your action.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. Got
Growl, what about you?
I'll reapply haste and reapply shillelagh.
Well, you can reapply haste. I'll let you reapply haste, and then next round you can do
shillelagh's bonus.
Oh, one action. I said everybody gets one action, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do it right before I do anything else. That's fine.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. All right, so now let's go ahead and roll initiative. Very important initiatives here. And Mirage, this is what a pity.
That initiative.
This sucks.
Nice, Allure.
Everybody got 6s.
Yeah, I see that. Everybody got 6, 7, 3, 6, and 20. All right. So, Laura, you're first in the order. What's
well, shit. Might as well go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
Level 9 fireball.
Cast friends.
Right.
See. Okay, so centered a 60-foot radius centered on a point of my choosing, which of course is going to be. I'm going to be casting a spell right between the two of them to be able to get both of them into it. Okay, so
remember those 2 victims on the pillars?
yeah, that's fine. It's a 60-foot radius, but this is an evocation spell. So if there's anybody that's actually in that radius, they'll be other than the two that I want to be targeted. Yeah. They'll be sculpted out.
I forget it always with mine, so sorry.
That's okay. So I said, well, I said I'm not looking at the Medusa.
Look at me in the eyes when I'm talking to you, Medusa.
Still with my face down, I said, you know what this place needs? A little bit of light. And about that time, it's almost like the heavens, or the light from the heavens almost opens up inside of this place. And brilliant sunlight just flashes down on top of these things.
Sunburst?
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa! I hold my hands a little bit from my eyes. All the light suddenly.
I love it. Whoa!
Put my Ray-Bans on.
Nice. Your Oakley's?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Doesn't
so
affect me. I had my hand over my
And
eyes.
I say deal with it.
Of sunlight?
The radius is C. Brilliant sun is a 60-foot radius. On a point of my choosing, each creature in the light must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Okay. Sounds good. Constitution
So let's
saving
do the
throws.
saves.
Okay.
For the DM, though, they will get to roll a save at the end of each round
Okay.
on the blind part.
All right. So the Marlos fails, but
Ooh.
I am going to go ahead and use a legendary saving throw to automatically succeed. So legendary creatures get multiple legendary resistances a day. So Marlos has now passed or been successful with that saving throw.
Even though they had a critical fumble there, Dave.
Even,
Come on now.
Even if.
Yeah.
Even if.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
the
not
bite,
right.
bite,
It's legendary.
They are
It's
legendary.
legendary.
I don't know.
These things are legendary creatures. So,
That's why I have my Ray-Bans on.
yeah.
So are you ready? Can I go
Oh, this
ahead and
place
click
is
the?
so cool.
Yeah, you can
Can I
go
go
ahead
ahead and
and
click the damage?
you can click the damage, and then I'll just give Marlos half as well. Very nice. All right, so Ogremoch took 25, and also Marlos took 25. All right, so
60-foot radius, and you only hit those two?
well, yeah. Now, where did you place this thing at? I didn't even see a
Oh, I
template
didn't put
coming
it.
up.
I just put it right between the two of them. So let me. You want me to put a template up?
Shit,
So
you could hit every one of them.
Yeah, so let's see. You would have hit the two delegates that were tied up on,
No.
on the post.
This
right?
is an evocation spell.
Okay.
A sculpting.
So are you
I
going to...
sculpted out the delegates.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. I didn't hear her say that. So.
That's why I didn't put it down, because it was just the two.
Okay.
It was just the two there. So, I mean, I can if you want me to. Do you want me to put down the 60-foot thing?
No, that's fine. So they both take
Okay.
as the light comes down and strikes them with, damage from the heavens and evocation from the sun. You definitely did some damage to him, but not a whole lot.
Well, that was disappointing. All right, so I'm gonna use some movement then to beat feet,
Okay.
and I went ahead and kicked it over. There. Okay.
All right.
That was my freaking level 8 spell, Dave. You just
Bro, I
killed
was
me.
That
confused.
sucks. So, Marlos, the one with the snake hair, it looks like she just consumes herself on the earth and it looks like she just elevates down into the earth. And she pops up right in front of you, Mrs. Ilsa. And as she basically just melds and juts up from the rock, she has earth passage. Pops up from the earth, and she casts Petrifying Gaze on you. This is a very important Constitution saving throw. So, here it is. You were so lucky. That is what you needed.
Also, even if I failed, I get 2 uses of Indomitable now. So
Very nice. Yeah. So basically, you saw her because it kind of took you off guard, and it startled you, and you saw her, and her eyes became these glowing bulbs of energy, and the snakes, all of the serpents in her hair, were all hissing towards you and trying to snap at you. And then she opens up her mouth and screeches, and you started to feel this sensation of where you barely couldn't move, and then all of a sudden you just kind of shook it off, and you're able to move now. All right, so next...
Like in the mornings.
Yeah, pretty much. And next I'm going to attack you a couple times also. So, takes this weapon called Iron Fang, and swings it to you. It swings it your way and tries to hit. Hits with a 28. Now, as this thing hits you, it lets off a thunderous roar, hitting you for 11 piercing and thunder damage. And then next, as she kind of lunges forward, her snakes attack you. And her snakes all miss, as you can hear the the misses. Actually, they you could feel the wind, coming close towards your face, as you're trying to shun and look away. All right, so that's it for Marlos. All right, so Ogremoch. Ogremoch is basically just reaches into his chest and just pulls out a huge boulder, and Ogremoch, he lets off this very loud howl, like a roar, and hurls a boulder, and this boulder is going right for the Dragonborn. Yeah, I think a 500 range is fine.
And when I see him throwing that rock, I say to him in the comic, Drumner, Koi, Shafar!
And he says, "You sank my battleship." As you just got...
Except it was something about chewing gum.
Yeah, as you just got struck by this huge boulder. And this huge boulder does a total of 50 bludgeoning damage to you. As you're looking at this boulder spinning towards you, and you're saying something to him, "Haha, I'm going to parry your side," so blam, and you just get bombarded by this boulder. Now I'm going to give you a strength saving throw as well. Your strength saving throw is a failure, so you are now also prone, and that 18 was a failure. So now you've been knocked prone from that boulder. All right.
Shit.
Now I'm also going to move as he starts to take steps. He gets to right there, and it looks like he starts to summon something, and an earth element pops up from the ground beside him. Yes.
Is that a spell that he's doing?
It is a summon. It's just summon elemental. It's not a spell or anything like that. He just says, "Rise, my minion," and a earth elemental pops up beside him. So let me add a earth elemental to the table as well. Let's see. I like big fights like this. This is going to be fun. All right, now here's the earth elemental.
Lord agrees.
It is a large creature, and you see it just basically rises, and then it kind of looks over towards Donk and Growl, and he points and he says, "Destroy," and it looks like it starts to move. It'll start. It will actually go next. It rolled an 11, so it is going to go ahead and move. There we go. All right, so that's his movement. Let's see. We will go ahead and slam you a couple times, Donk. You are now. The good thing is, you are raging. So he will get 2 attacks at you, and he does critically miss as I guess he trips over the bodies, and then he gets a stumbling swing as he tries to hit you and fails. So he will go ahead and not get his other attack. Donk, you're up now, as this big elemental's just missed you.
Okay, well, too late to run. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage Frenzy. So let me just add that to my character. Which will give me that should give me an extra attack.
Okay.
So that means I'll get 3 attacks per round. I also have a new thing called reaction or retaliation, which when somebody hits me, I can retaliate. So I can hit them back as a reaction.
That's right. I like that.
So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maul of Smiting on this elemental.
Okay. That is a hit. 25 damage. It is
Okay,
partially
and I'll do that
resisted
2 more
your damage.
times.
Okay. Kind of worked out that he rolled that 11. All right, another hit.
I have this Maul of Smiting that's supposed to give me extra damage if I get a critical, and then I also have an ability that if I get a critical, I can roll like another full set of damage. So, but I've never got a critical once on an attack
Zoinks.
with this thing. I know. Okay, so once I've done all that, that's my 3. That's my 3 attacks. I am going to move. I'm going to stay within range.
Okay.
I'm going to move right about here.
Okay, and get between the Earth Elemental and Ogremoch. Boy, that's ballsy.
Well, yeah, it is ballsy. Okay,
Indeed.
that's it. I mean, I think it's a pretty difficult battle anyway. I might as well go all out. But it'll allow me to engage my retaliation every time I get hit, so they have to be within 5 feet of me.
Growl, what say you?
And I advance.
I say, dog, no! And then I turn towards the snake creature. Because, the growl, that's the most menacing thing, I think. You know, to be turned stone without any recourse, any way to get out of it. So I say, everyone attack Snake Lady. And then I'm going to cast.
Okay, just before you do that, I'm going to take a legendary action with Ogremoch. So I'm just going to interrupt you really
Alright.
quick. Sorry about that. Don't you love legendary actions in 5e? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do a... I'm actually going to create a gargoyle. So a chunk of his body, you guys can start to hear a... you guys can start to hear some rumbling, and a chunk of Ogremoch falls onto the ground, and a gargoyle appears. So let me get a gargoyle now. I think I have a gargoyle. Damn it, I do not. Let me get one really quick. My bad, guys. Sorry about that.
Tighten up, Dave.
Yeah, I thought I had one made already, but I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
Just drop down a pretty princess and we'll use that.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I made gargoyle tokens too. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, I did. Yeah, here they are here. I was like, what? I was about to call bullshit because I know I made gargoyle tokens. Alright, so here we go. Alright, gargoyle. Let's see. This gargoyle breaks off his body, and I can do it within 15 feet of him. The chunk of rock instantly transforms into the gargoyle and acts on the same initiative count as Ogremoch. And he can't use it if he has 50 hit points or fewer. Alright, cool. So he's going to put this within 15 foot of himself. So let me place this gargoyle. Alright, I'm going to place it here. And he commands it to attack someone. He says, "Attack the magic user!" Alright, so that is his legendary action. It will act on his turn. So let's go ahead and... sorry to interrupt you there, Growl. It's your turn. So that was all 3 of his legendary actions for this round. I can't do anything else.
That's fine. I needed the time after all. I'm going to cast Moonbeam. It's only in a 5-foot column. I'm going to place it right on the Snake Lady. I'm going to cast that at 6th level.
Alright. Marlos has a successful Constitution saving throw. We'll take half damage of 14. Alright, so that means that you probably looked at the Medusa, correct? If you know exactly where to cast.
Right. I mean, I do not stare it in the face, if that's what you mean, but in this game it may be looking at may be included, so
no,
you can
I'll
do
give
what you
you
need
that.
to do there.
No, because actually,
Yeah, because Growl's been saying the whole time, don't look at the lady's face, the Snake Lady's face.
no, you're right. Medusas work a little bit differently than what they have worked in past editions.
Than they do in the Greeks.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it would help the fact that by looking at the map, I'm directly in between Growl and the Medusa. You know, she can barely see it around me.
All right.
Let's
Yeah,
say you do
it's
what
not
you,
like
wouldn't
yeah.
happen
Well,
to-
no, it doesn't work like this. The only time that you have to do your petrifying gaze saving throw is when she actually uses it on you. So
okay.
she would draw you to her to where it makes you look at her, and that's when petrifying gaze happens. It doesn't work.
Right.
where
She tricks you to
yeah,
look at
so
her, so to
yeah,
speak.
so you can look at her all you want. You're just not looking at her. You're looking at like her legs or her midsection or her boobs or something.
Her boobs,
totally
probably.
the boobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
A boob
Of
job.
course, it's a game, so she's got like a low cut chest,
Right.
very
She's like,
busty
"My eyes are up
boobs.
here."
Yeah, yeah. Hello, my eyes are up here, please. And she laughs.
Speaking of here,
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it
alright,
for
I'll move
anything else,
my
Frank?
thing. No.
All right, Ilsa, what say you?
Alright, I'm gonna try to smack this bitch down like I gotta load 16 tons.
And I'll be right back.
All right. .22 is a hit. You do 9 damage. You do the full damage because you have a magical weapon as well. Second swing is a hit. 14 more damage.
And final hack.
Is also a hit at 22 versus AC. 14 more damage. Anything else for you? Any kind of movement? Anything like that?
Dave, wait. Donk's gonna take a legendary action.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
What would that be? Rogar, you're up.
I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Cheese sandwich.
Gonna try to knock him down with the foul smell when he lifts up one of his folds.
otherwise, I'm going to start my turn.
Excellent.
Way to plan that last round. Let's go.
No, I mean, what I wanted to ask was, to get from prone to standing,
Takes half
do
your
I
movement.
consume an?
Nope, no, it doesn't take an
Half
action.
my movement.
It just takes half your movement. So if you have 30 movement, you have 15 left.
Okay. So I stand up, and at that moment, I think Elora behind me see my shirt on the back rupturing, because at that moment my draconic wings come out. And also I'm gonna point towards Medusa and cast Finger of Death on her.
Okay. Finger of Death is what? Below one.
7th level spell.
Yeah, but I mean, what is it? Is it what? Is it sort of like a Death Touch, where it's if X target is below certain hit points, it's dead, or does Death Finger work differently?
Use that negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 78 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save.
Okay.
Or half as much
half.
damage on a successful one.
Okay, sounds good. Give
And
me that saving
the
throw.
Medusa, is that humanoid creature?
No, she is. No, she is not a humanoid.
Got the turret there.
Alright, so she failed her saving throw, so I will go ahead and use another legendary resistance saving throw, and you will do half damage at 27. So I will take 27 more damage off of her. Alright.
Too bad she wasn't humanoid and I killed her.
Yeah.
Otherwise I had a zombie to play with.
Anything else for you, Rogar?
No.
Finger of Death's not the touch spell, is it?
No, 60 feet radius.
Oh, okay. That's good. By the name, you'd think it would be.
Alright, Alora, you're up. Yeah, you figured it would, yeah.
Finger bang.
Long Finger of Death. You remember the push to talk button, sweetie?
Yes, sweetie.
Alright, no problem. I know sometimes it's
The
confusing.
truth comes out. There we go.
Computers.
Alright, so I am going to... I'm a little frustrated with my evocation magic at the moment. So I have decided to go ahead and kick it up a notch.
Oh,
Everybody-
yeah, baby.
Let me get everybody targeted.
What do you plan on doing?
It's time, I think.
8th level
Cast
fireball.
an overclocking fireball.
I knew it.
We're channeling. 5th level, it's max damage. If they, as long as they don't pass their saving throw.
No.
I'll do what now?
So over channel, is I'm doing over channel, and over channel is you can increase the power of your spell up to 5th level. And it will deal maximum damage with that spell.
Okay.
So I'm taking Fireball and I'm pushing it up to 5th level,
Okay.
and I'm gonna over channel it.
Okay, so that would
So
be
everybody
10d6,
who, right? So it'll be automatically 60 damage, I would think, to anybody that fails their saving throw. I would think.